South America. South America is the fourth largest of the world's continents. This triangular shaped continent is broad in the north and tapers in the south to a point, Cape Horn in Chile, which is one of the most feared sea routes. It is located mostly in the southern hemisphere and is bordered on the west by the Pacific Ocean, to the north and east by the Atlantic Ocean, and the Caribbean Sea to the northwest. South America has a total land area of about 17,814,000 square kilometers, roughly 1/8 of the Earth's land surface. The name America is derived from the Italian navigator Amerigo Vespucci, one of the earliest European explorers. The continent generally includes 12 sovereign states: Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Guyana, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, Uruguay, and Venezuela. There are also two dependent territories of the United Kingdom, the Falkland Islands and South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands, and one French internal territory, French Guyana. South America's geologic structure consists of the eastern portion, which includes the vast Amazon basin, and the western portion, which is occupied almost entirely by the Andes Mountains. The ranges of the Andes Mountains are about 8,900 kilometers long and second only to the Himalayas in average elevation. The four largest drainage systems in South America are the Amazon River, which is the largest drainage system in the world in terms of the volume of its flow and the area of its basin. The total length of the river is at least 6,400 kilometers, which makes it slightly shorter than the Nile River, but still the equivalent of the distance from New York City to Rome. The Amazon River constitutes 1/5 of the total fresh flowing water of the world. Rio de la Plata is the estuary formed by the confluence of the Uruguay River and the Paraná River at Punta Gorda. It is the widest river in the world with a maximum width of 220 kilometers. The river is about 290 kilometers long. The Orinoco River is a major river in South America that flows in a giant arc for some 2,740 kilometers from its source in the Guyana Highlands to its mouth on the Atlantic Ocean. Sao Francisco River is a major river of eastern South America. With a length of 2,914 kilometers, it is the fourth largest river system of the continent and the largest river wholly within Brazil. Lake Titicaca is the world's highest lake at 3,810 meters above sea level in the Andes Mountains of South America. Rainforests cover the largest part of the Amazon region. The Amazon region is the largest and probably the oldest forest area in the world. Consisting of enormous trees, some exceeding a height of 90 meters, the rainforest has about 2,500 species of Amazonian trees. A little about the people of South America with regards to the ethnic origins and migrations from different parts of the world. Four main components have contributed to the present-day population of South America. The American Indians, also known as Amerindians, who were the pre-Columbian inhabitants. The Iberians, who were the Spanish and Portuguese that conquered and dominated the continent until the beginning of the 19th century. The Africans, who were imported as slaves by the colonizers. And finally, the immigrants from overseas, mostly from Italy, Germany, Lebanon, South Asia, and Japan. The majority of South Americans speak mostly Portuguese or Spanish. South America is home to the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall, the Angel Falls in Venezuela. The highest single drop waterfall, Cayatur Falls in Guyana. The largest river by volume, the Amazon River. The longest mountain range, the Andes, whose highest mountain range is Aconcagua at 6,962 meters. The driest non-polar place on Earth, the Atacama Desert. The largest rainforest, the Amazon rainforest. The highest capital city, La Paz, Bolivia. The highest commercially navigable lake in the world, Lake Titicaca. And the world's southernmost permanently inhabited community, Puerto Toro in Chile. Let's learn a few facts of the territories within South America. Brazil. Brazil is the largest country in South America and the fifth largest country in the world. It covers approximately 47.3% of the continent's land area and encompassing around half of the continent's population, which is around 212 million. Its capital city is Brasilia and its most populous city is Sao Paulo. Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro is one of the most famous religious statues worldwide. Brazil is the longest country in the world, spanning 4,395 kilometers from north to south. Brazil is also the only country in the world that has the equator and the Tropic of Capricorn running through it. The national language is Portuguese. Major cities include Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Belo Horizonte, Recife, and Brasilia. It has the 8th largest economy in the world and the largest share of global wealth in Latin America. Brazil is the world's largest producer of sugarcane, soy, coffee, and orange. It is one of the 5 largest producers of maize, papaya, tobacco, pineapple, banana, cotton, beans, coconut, and watermelon. Brazil is the world's largest exporter of chicken meat. There are various natural resources such as alumina, bauxite, beryllium, gold, iron ore, manganese, nickel, platinum, uranium, petroleum, hydropower, and timber. A few notable World Heritage Sites include Brasilia, known for its urban planning and architecture, Pantanal, known for its freshwater wetland ecosystem, and Salvador, known for its historic colonial center. Colombia is the only American nation that is named after Christopher Columbus. The capital and the largest city is Bogota. With an estimated 50 million people, Colombia is the third most populous country in Latin America. Colombia is the only country in South America to be bordered by the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. Spanish is the official and most spoken language. The small island of Santa Cruz del Islote is the most densely populated island on Earth. Cano Cristales River, which is noted for its striking colors, is one of the most beautiful rivers in the world. Major cities include Bogota, Medellin, Cali, and Barranquilla. Colombia is one of the 5 largest producers in the world of coffee, avocado, and palm oil, and one of the 10 largest producers of sugarcane, banana, pineapple, and cocoa. Colombia accounts for about 85% of the world's emerald market. There are various natural resources such as petroleum, natural gas, coal, iron ore, nickel, gold, copper, emeralds, and hydropower. A few notable World Heritage Sites include Cartagena is known for its colonial port, fortresses, and monuments. Los Catillos is known for its national park, rainforests, and wetlands. Argentina. Argentina is the 8th largest country in the world, located mostly in the southern half of South America. The capital and largest city is Buenos Aires. The population is around 45 million. A majority of Argentina's population has at least one Italian immigrant ancestor. The official language is Spanish. Argentina's highest point is Aconcagua in the Mendoza province, which is 6,959 meters above sea level. It also has the highest point in southern and western hemispheres. The other large cities include Cordoba, Rosario, and Mendoza. Argentina is one of the 5 largest producers in the world of soy, maize, sunflower seed, lemon, and pear. It is blessed with many natural resources such as the fertile plains of the Pampas, lead, zinc, tin, copper, iron ore, manganese, petroleum, and uranium. A few notable World Heritage Sites include Cordoba, which is known for the Jesuit institutions and estates, Los Glaciers, famous for its national park, glacial lakes, and mountains, Iguacu, also known for its national parks, waterfall, and subtropical rainforests, and the Valdez Peninsula with its seals and whales. Peru. Peru is a country in western South America. Lima is the capital city. Peru has a population of around 33 million, which includes Amerindians, Europeans, Africans, and Asians. The main spoken language is Spanish. Peruvian territory was inhabited 14,000 years ago by hunters and gatherers. The Inca Empire was the largest empire in pre-Columbian America. The administrative, political, and military center of the empire was in the city of Cusco. The Inca civilization arose from the Peruvian highlands sometimes in the early 13th century until its last stronghold was conquered by the Spanish in 1572. There are three regions traditionally used to describe the country geographically: the costa, or the coast, to the west; the sierra, or the highlands, is the region of the Andes; the third region is the selva, or the jungle, a wide expanse of flat terrain covered by the Amazon rainforest that extends to the east. The other major cities include Arequipa, Trujillo, and Chiclayo. Some of the natural resources include copper, silver, gold, petroleum, timber, fish, iron ore, coal, phosphates, potash, hydropower, and natural gas. Peru has many notable World Heritage Sites such as Arequipa, known for its colonial architecture; Chan Chan, known for its ruins of pre-Inca Chimu capital; Cusco, also known for its Inca and colonial architecture; Lima, which is a historic city center; the Machu Picchu, which is a wonder of the world and also has the Inca ruins. The Nazca lines, which are best seen from air, are extensive geoglyphs. Peru is one of the 5 largest producers of avocado, blueberry, artichoke, and asparagus. It is also one of the 10 largest producers in the world of coffee and cocoa. Venezuela. Venezuela is a country on the northern coast of South America. The capital and largest urban agglomeration is the city of Caracas. The population is around 29 million. Spanish is the official language. Some other large cities include Maracaibo, Valencia, and Barquisimeto. The natural resources include petroleum, natural gas, iron ore, gold, bauxite, other minerals, hydropower, and diamonds. Economically, it remains highly dependent on oil revenues. It has the world's largest known oil reserves. The city of Coro is a World Heritage Site and has Spanish, Dutch, and local architecture. Chile. Its capital city is Santiago. The official language spoken is Spanish. It has a population of 18.2 million. A long and narrow coastal southern cone country on the west side of the Andes Mountains, Chile stretches over 4,300 kilometers. Chile is among the longest north-south countries in the world. Chile is the southernmost country in the world and the closest to Antarctica. Its economic overview has an export-driven, market-oriented economy characterized by strong financial institutions. It has the strongest sovereign bond rating in South America. Other large cities include the Santiago metropolis and Greater Valparaiso. A few natural resources include copper, timber, iron ore, nitrates, precious metals, molybdenum, and hydropower. Chile is one of the 5 largest world producers of cherry and cranberry, and one of the 10 largest world producers of grape, apple, kiwi, peach, plum, and hazelnut, focusing on exporting high-value fruits. The World Heritage Site includes the Easter Island, which is known for its monumental sculptures. Ecuador. It is a country in northwestern South America. The population is around 17 million. Ecuador's capital is Quito. Its largest city is Guayaquil. Ecuador also includes the Galapagos Islands in the Pacific, about 1,000 kilometers west of the mainland. The official language is Spanish. Many of the natural resources include petroleum, fish, timber, and hydropower. It is substantially dependent on petroleum products. A few notable World Heritage Sites include Quito, which is a colonial city center, and the Galapagos Islands, known for its national park and unique ecosystem. Bolivia. It is named after Simón Bolívar, a Venezuelan leader in the Spanish-American War of Independence. It is a landlocked country located in western central South America. The constitutional capital is Sucre, while the executive capital is La Paz. It has a population of 11.6 million. Spanish is the official language. Salar de Uyuni is the world's largest salt flat or playa at over 10,000 square kilometers in area. It has many natural resources such as tin, natural gas, petroleum, zinc, tungsten, antimony, silver, iron, lead, gold, timber, and hydropower. Economically, this resource-rich country remains one of the least developed countries in Latin America. Santa Cruz de la Sierra is another large city in Bolivia. A few notable World Heritage Sites include Potosi, a colonial industrial city, and Tiwanaku has a few pre-Columbian ruins. Paraguay. Although it is a landlocked country, it has coasts, beaches, and ports on the Paraguay and Paraná rivers that give exit to the Atlantic Ocean through the Paraná-Paraguay waterway. Its population is about 7.1 million, of which 95% are mestizos, which are mixed white and indigenous people. The capital city is Asunción. The official languages include Spanish and Guarani. The national resources include hydropower, timber, iron ore, manganese, and limestone. It is the fifth largest soy producer in the world and has a commodity-based market economy, distinguished by a large informal sector, but hampered by corruption, deficient infrastructure, and limited progress on economic reforms. Other large cities include Ciudad del Este and Luque. Uruguay. It is a country in southeastern region of South America. It has a small population of 3.5 million. The capital and largest city is Montevideo. The official language is Spanish. Some of the natural resources include arable land, hydropower, minor minerals, and fish. It is a free market economy characterized by an export-oriented agricultural sector, a well-educated workforce, high levels of social spending, and a strong social safety net. A few notable World Heritage Sites include Colonia del Sacramento, which has Portuguese and Spanish colonial architecture. Guyana. It is a country on the northern mainland of South America, and the capital city is Georgetown. Guyana is the only South American nation in which English is the official language. The population is around 786,000, of which the descendants of indentured laborers from India make up to 45% of the population. The word Guyana comes from an indigenous Amerindian language and means the land of many waters. The Kayatur Falls is the world's largest single-drop waterfall by volume. An economic overview shows that the country is dependent upon the export of sugar, gold, bauxite, shrimp, timber, and rice, which represents nearly 60% of the GDP and are susceptible to adverse weather and commodity price fluctuations. Suriname. It is a country on the northeastern Atlantic coast of South America. Suriname is the smallest independent country in South America. The population is around 600,000, most of whom live in the country's north coast, in and around the capital and largest city, Paramaribo. Dutch is the official language, while English, Sranantongo, Caribbean Hindustani, and Javanese are widely spoken. The economy is dominated by the mining industry, with oil and gold accounting for approximately 85% of exports. The natural resources include timber, hydropower, fish, kaolin, shrimp, bauxite, and gold. French Guiana. Despite being in South America, French Guiana remains part of France. Cayenne is the capital city of French Guiana. 98.9% of the land territory of French Guiana is covered by forests. The population is around 300,000 people. The official language is French. The Guyana Space Center is a French spaceport to the northwest of Kourou in French Guyana. The Falkland Islands is an archipelago in the South Atlantic Ocean. The Falkland Islands are a self-governing British overseas territory. The official language is English. The population is around 3,500, most of whom live in Stanley, which is the capital of the Falkland Islands. The natural resources include fish, squid, wildlife, calcified seaweed, and sphagnum moss. Fishing and tourism currently comprise the bulk of economic activity. South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands. It is also a British overseas territory in the southern Atlantic Ocean. However, Argentina continues to claim sovereignty over it. King Edward Point is the capital. Most of the islands rising steeply from the sea are rugged and mountainous. No permanent native population lives in the South Sandwich Islands. Thank you for watching.